Alright, welcome back to another video. So we listened to the standard edition of the Tortured Poets Department, and now we will be listening to the Anthology tracks. So just to be clear, we will be listening from track 17, The Black Dog, to track 31, The Manuscript. I spaced these out for a reason. Honestly, I did want to give some time to just let it breathe and kind of give myself a moment before I finished off listening. So there is a gap between me going from standard to anthology. Maybe it will affect how I feel about the album. Maybe it won't. Our last review, I didn't really like the album, which sucks because I do like Taylor, and I mean, I was there. I enjoy Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift, but I just didn't like the album. So hopefully I like the Black Dog. Hopefully it stands out for me. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so far, um, I like the what she does when she goes up and down almost with the scream at like the bump bump like that is nice. So I said hello Evermore earlier, and like this song could have been promoted as a deluxe track to Evermore, and it would have been fine. Like it's she's done this song before, she's sang in this mood before. Come on, give me something like new. I guess it's just even the like the pattern, the lyrical patterns and the emotional patterns and like the heartbreak. It's like it feels like I know I can predict what she's about to say, and I can predict what the metaphor will allude to. Is I don't know, I don't know. I'm sorry, Swifties, and I'm sorry, Taylor. It was a nice touch when she ended the song, but instead of like singing the word "screaming," she whispered it like "scream." Nice touch, a little spark right there. But it's I don't know, like a new style, like this. I guess this is the Taylor style. Like this is it. This is what we have, because she has been developing this song. I mean, this style since like I want to say since like late Reputation era, where slowly she started developing it, and then Folklore and Evermore were like that 1-2 punch. But I don't know. It's just it feels very samey. I really want something like different, like anything, like maybe the chorus changes. Maybe she's just furious. If you watched my standard edition, I really liked um which one was it? Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, because she just started like she was mad. Like finally, she was like angry, and she just expressed that. It was she was more alive. So hopefully, there's more of that here. But like the Black Dog, okay, all habits ice screaming. That's all I took. Next song. So I'm sure this connection has been made already, but this reminds me a lot of Mastermind. I don't know why. It feels like the sequel to Mastermind or a prequel to Mastermind. There's a connection there. Mastermind from Midnight's, for those that don't really follow Taylor Swift. Um, I kind of yeah, I like this one more than the Black Dog. It feels nostalgic almost. I don't know why I get this feeling of nostalgia. That like this feels like she's young. It feels very youthful. I don't know why. It doesn't feel very cynical. It feels like cute, like rom com ish. It's nice. So things I liked about I'm Gonna Get You Back. The lyrics felt, like I mentioned, for some reason they felt lighter than other lyrics from this album. They felt a little like sweeter. Like it's ironic because she's saying stuff like "I'm poison," but just the mood felt like sweet, because it's like I'm gonna get you back because I like you that much. I don't know. Something's cute about that. Um, what I didn't like, it followed the exact same style as everything else. Like she sang it the same way I thought she would sing it. The bridge did exactly what it always does. Like it went up the same way, and then she sustained that note, and then she hit those words, and then she just went back down. Like it's, I don't know. It's the same. Like template at this point. Like it's as if she's just flipping the words, but she's singing it the same way that she's singing all the other songs. So or two in, we have 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 13. So hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which songs stand out to me. This one, it was just there. We finally have a song that's different and cool and fun. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Whoever, like, every single person in the Albatross, thank you. We're finally somewhere different. This is witchy, and she's in forest, and she's casting spells. It's like we're in the Willow Evermore Eras tour performance again. Like it's so. This is like that Wood Fairy can't be a witchy Taylor Swift. Like that goes so hard. So she's like, yes, everything about this, like it's like a folksy, witchy, lyrical vibe, and she's gonna destroy you. And the bad seats, like that's super fun. And then the chorus was just like a two lyric thing, and then she went back to it, and just like the guitars, like this, like I'm so happy that the song exists. This is my favorite song of the entire project so far. This feels so much more different. It feels more narrative and more like it has more of a narrative feel to it. It just feels more exciting. I'm really excited to keep listening to the Albatross. Yeah, so I definitely prefer Taylor in full Witch Forest Fantasy mode. It's my favorite song in the entire project so far. Um it was fun how it went from she's the albatross to I'm the albatross. Like that's I swept in at the rescue. I'm the life you chose. Destroy you like that. Yeah, it's a cool. It's I get it. I get the lyric. I get the thing. Like it's cool. It's fun. It's campy. Um, love that verse melody thing where it's like I don't even know how to describe it, but it finally sounded like different. And even though it had piano like the other songs, the guitar strums just added a different flavor to it. It just felt a lot different. uh this reeled me back into the album. Hopefully there's more songs like this, because if there are, then maybe I might end up liking the anthology better than the standard. We will see. This piano sounds exactly like Champagne Problems from Evermore. This feels very honest and sad. I kind of like that she's going farther with the lyrics before. I feel like a lot of times she's kind of subdued, but this one she's just saying like drugs. Like she's just calling out this person, which is good. What's well, not I don't want to say bad, but this one shows a lot of similarities to the previous songs that I mentioned, where it's like the lyrics are in the front and the production is in the back, but the production doesn't reach the level of the lyrics, so it's just kind of there. So like, yeah, I'm into the words, but nothing is happening musically to invest me even more into the song. I like the opening lyric, and I guess it's like a relationship ending, so she's using actual death as a metaphor, which is pretty cool. But musically, I don't know. Like we went up here with the albatross, and then we went down here with the Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and now we're going here again with how did it end. Some more diversity. Just sing a note differently. Just throw in a harp instead of a piano. Just something, some more variety. That's what I want right now. Just a little bit more extra. So there was nothing wrong with that song, how did it ends, and it was quite nice at some points. The mortem death metaphors, they were pretty, but I would have wanted something melodically more different. So far the only one I've liked is the albatross. Yeah, hopefully. All right, we got 10 more songs, so hopefully one of those I like a little bit more. I like this one. I'm happy. There's another one I like. Yay. Yeah, this feels that guitar is really cute. It feels 2000s. I it's hard to explain. It just feels nostalgic on purpose because it's so high school, so I guess she's like evoking the feelings of, oh, back in the day, this is how it feels, this is how you make me feel. But that mixed with just the pop-ish chorus is making this just feel really light and really nice. I don't know, in comparison to the other tracks. um I'm liking this one. I'm really liking this one so far. Yeah. So this is that one song with the Grand Theft Auto lyric that I've seen everywhere. Um, but it works because it's sweet. It's supposed to feel kind of goofy. Like she's always been at she's always been good at being like humorous and like sarcastic and kind of funny and goofy at times. And I know that she's been doing that a little bit, like with Fortnite. Like I want to kill her, right? But this is the first time out of the standard of the anthology that I like it kind of hit me like the humor, like I kind of felt it. And I like that. I like when she goes in a more unexpected direction, in a more humorous direction. The entire aesthetic to this album has been like black and white and poetry, and it's supposed to feel like macabre and serious and stuff. So this has definitely felt a little nicer, a little lighter, a little sweeter, and I think that contrast is making me like this song a lot. But yeah, this one's really cute and really sweet. I like it. It's good. So ironically, it's called "I Hate It Here," but I'm loving it here. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. That was my attempt to make a joke. So, uh, the good news is that this is the second song in a row that I'm liking a lot. This one plus the Albatross. So far, the anthology is beating the standard edition. I'm loving that guitar in the background. It's just synchronized perfectly with what she's saying, and I love what she's doing where it's her going like from line to line to line to line, and then I hate it here. Like it's like she's just bouncing off of words. It's very like it doesn't feel like it's like a chorus and like a verse and then a sound and then it just feels like she's just going and going and going and going. It feels almost like spoken word poetry, but it doesn't feel boring. It doesn't feel like formulaic. If it feels different. It feels really nice. Um, so far, this one has gotten my attention in a really good way. Yeah, that bridge, lucid dreams like electricity, current flies through me into my fantasies. I love the existentialism. I think is the word. Existential dread, just like her. Like I hate it here. I don't like it. I want to go somewhere else. This feels like new territory for her. Maybe she has some songs where she's just questioning her own existence. I think she probably does. And maybe I just haven't caught onto it, but this feels different. This feels really mature, like way more mature than the other songs. Uh, the words just flow together really well. It was such a beautiful song. I'm really happy that it's on this album. I'm really happy I heard it because it's up there. It was really really good. Alright, so this is the famous "Thank You Amy" song. She capitalized the KIM, so it's Kim, and this is very clearly like a song about bullies. Like okay, so it's not bad. It's not revolutionary. I just want to know why, really, like why again? Because it made sense during Reputation, I guess, because that was her album where she was coming back from all the public hatred and the snake stuff. And I guess every once in a while, maybe Kanye has said stuff, but like now, like still bringing, like I don't know, like not still bringing it up because obviously if it hurts her, it hurts her, and that's a valid thing. But I just want to know why again, what spurred her to bring this uh topic again. Aside from that, it's okay. I mean, it's not hitting the highs that So High School and I Hate It Here hit, as well as the Albatross, but it's not like boring either. It's just kind of there. Like it feels like a filler song. It's just kind of there. interesting that this one is 2 minutes long. I feel like there's a reason for that, but I haven't figured it out yet. Um, so like even with Thank You Amy, where I didn't really like it that much, this anthology is infinitely stronger than the standard edition, though. Like infinitely. Like we're like halfway in. I want to say from the Black Dog all the way to I Look in People's Windows, and so far the guitars have been a lot nicer. The strumming, her vocals are going a little bit higher, a little bit lower. There's more character to the music right now. So even this one where it's shorter and I don't really understand why or what she's really singing about yet, it's a lot more invigorating than the other ones. I liked that. I liked the I look in people's windows to see you still looking at me, reminiscing, remembering we were together. That was a cute, creative twist to that. Like I said, the anthology is definitely getting better for me. It's been a lot more consistent. A lot. It just I like it way more. So we've got 6 songs left. All of these titles are cool. So hopefully they're good and hopefully I like them. So this one feels a lot like the Albatross. It almost feels like it's a sequel to it, or it's in the same universe. The same guitar, the same witchy atmosphere. Cursed like Eve, lightning in a bottle. Like she has like punishment. Like she has like this female character getting punished. Like it's like the Scarlet Letter, like that kind of attitude. It shares that one with the Albatross. So they're like sister songs to me right now. So I'm really into this. Like so far, the prophecy is good. Like it's interesting. I I really liked the untraditional structure of the song. The way she was asking like the prophecy, please, like that. That's very catchy, but it doesn't feel like how to say this. It didn't feel predictable. Like I couldn't predict the way she was gonna sing the next word or the next thing she was gonna say. Honestly, I really liked the way it was written. It feels like mythological, like a Greek prophecy, like an oracle. Like she's like begging the oracle not to seal her fate. Uh, and that's fun. That's creative. That's different. So, like I've said before, the anthology is definitely better than the standard for me, and the album has picked up a lot more for me than before. Her writing also feels a lot more mature here. I feel like the themes are more scattered, more interesting. There's more space. I'm liking it a lot more than the standard edition at this point. So that burn the bitch they're shrieking. That is so dramatic. I love it. Um, for my Greek mythology nerds, Cassandra, Greek mythological character. I forgot exactly who she was though. I think she was one of the oracles. She was either one of the oracles or she was like a love interest, but that is a person in Greek mythology, and she's referencing that. So just for the simple sake of me being a nerd and liking Greek mythology, I'm liking this track so far. Aside from that, it doesn't musically feel like we're going anywhere new. So I don't know. Hopefully, it picks up a little bit. But I like what she's saying right here. It's fitting into that mythological universe that the albatross and the prophecy are in, which as you've noticed, I really like. So let's see what happens. All right. So that one, I feel like it had potential. I wish she would have dived into that mythology a little bit more. Aside from Burn the Bitch, the streets they riot, they killed her first. Like the chorus is the cool part for me. I really wish the verbs. I'm sorry, the verses would have dived into that mythology a little bit more. Like maybe she could have mentioned, I don't know, just the Greek heroes, the gods, the just the mortals, just something like that. Like maybe if she had made those comparisons a little bit more literature ish, I would have liked it more. Um, and now this theme where it's like she's being scrutinized and she's comparing herself to like ancient people that have also been scrutinized. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's definitely popping up a lot now. Uh, it's a recurring theme, and that's okay because it's a thing that's real. She feels this, and it makes sense. Like she's stronger than most politicians at this point, and she's being criticized at their level. But I do want her to start taking new creative twists to that. The idea that she's a woman that's being burned for existing, um, she's already used that metaphor. I want to say it 7 times already, and I liked each time, but it's starting to I don't know, just find a new way to say it. I guess I would just say just maybe I don't know, maybe compare yourself to a new thing, maybe create a new, I don't know, just I respect it and I understand it, but I would say maybe find a different way to say it. But aside from that, it was a solid track. It didn't reach the heights of the Albatross to me, or the mystery behind I Look in People's Windows, or the prophecy, but it was a solid track. And so far, there's nothing necessarily wrong with this track, and it's pretty, but it doesn't feel different. It feels too similar to the rest. So the angle of "you're gonna grow up and come find me," it's sweet because obviously, okay, Peter Pan. We're talking about Peter Pan. We're talking about growing up. Peter Pan never grew up. He was a kid, youth. So I'm understanding the motive of youth and love and you were gonna grow up and find me, but you didn't, and you left me. I just wish there was something extra, an extra instrument, just an extra melody. It was the same 1 2 3 for the piano, which is nice and pretty, but we didn't go. This song didn't really go anywhere, so that's all I really have to say about the song. All right, now this one, the Bolter. I wish there were more songs like this one. I say that every time I get to a song that I like because it's I don't know, this project has just not been for me, and I hate it because I like Taylor, but it has not been for me. But the Bolter, right? Um, she's narrating by the beginning of this girl's life, and what she's doing is that as the girl gets older, she's putting in new instruments, and the tempo's getting faster and faster, and she's starting to curse more, and the words are getting rougher, and that's perfect, right? That's exactly what I would have wanted from more songs of this project. Some more diversity like that. So something like the Bolter right now, we're in a minute in, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that the story is developing. I'm loving that there's an instrumental change, that we're just going faster and we're cursing and we're saying different words. This is what I would have wanted more from this project. So the Bolter, yes, we are liking the Bolter. Right, so that was good. I liked uh, the storytelling aspect of it. The guitar matched really well with that. So as the story got faster and more interesting, the guitar matched that tempo, and it was a lot more invigorating. I felt really into the story of this girl and her life, and the chariots and the hearts and the kiss and everything. And then her ending with a "then they came out alive." So it's she bolted, she ran for her life, and she made it out alive, out of this heartbreak, out of this situation, out of this life. She made it, right? So that's, I would have wanted more songs like this one. So this brought me back to the project, because honestly, Cassandra, Peter, they kind of lost me. I was just like, okay, the Bolter got me back into it. So we have Robin and the Manuscript, both cool titles. Let's see what's next. Alright, so this is another track where there's nothing wrong with it, but it's following a familiar piano melody. She's following the same octave, and it's not really going anywhere. So right now I'm hoping for the bridge to maybe explode a little bit, maybe something to happen. But it sounds a lot like Cassandra and Peter to me. I don't know. I want something stronger maybe. So hopefully by the bridge we get something a little stronger. All right. So no. like I feel like we didn't go anywhere with that song. And I've said that a lot about some songs because that's just how we feel. And I'm sorry because I want to like this album. The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You'll learn to bounce back just like a trampoline. Now the thing is, like, this song would work if it was the only song that sounded like this, but it's not. There's multiple tracks that have the same message and the same kind of feeling. So I feel like I've heard it before. So I don't know. Like it's just there, and I'm sad because I want to like this album a lot, but I don't. I really liked them letting the instruments breathe at one point. The silence, it was a nice touch. It was a lot different. So far this track is winning me over just for the difference and shift and style. All right, so we finished the manuscripts. Now, I want to say that there's a double meaning here where she was writing the relationship, but she's also writing like her legacy. So like all that's left is the manuscript, all that's left is what she's created, which I like because she has created so much uh history, and she's broken records and she's won these awards. So I want to say that a little bit of this is also like this is what I've made and this is what's left, and when I'm gone this is what you'll all see. Even though I feel like the honest meaning is just this is a relationship, but that's another interpretation I found to the manuscript. So I really liked it. I really liked the ending. Now, I liked the song. Overall, there are more tracks that I disliked than there were tracks that I liked. And this is the first time that this happens to me. I've liked all of her albums except the debut when I haven't listened to the debut. But aside from that, I've liked all of her albums. Now, I have some ideas. So, could this have been a spoken word album? Yes. Could this have been a poetry book? Yes. Should this have been a full length album? No. Could there have been interludes in between? Sure. Could there have been could she have mashed up two of the songs together through something in the middle and then made it like an intense 10-minute thing? Yes. I don't know. There are many what ifs with this project, but I did not like this project. And I wish I did, but honestly, ultimately, I did not like it. So there are some songs that I'll be revisiting probably on my day to day, but as an album as a whole, the anthology, it just didn't hit me that much. I did like it more than the standard edition, but not enough to justify me having it on my playlist 24/7. Now, do I still like Taylor? Yes. Will I be listening to her next album and whatever she does? Yes. But sadly, this one did not hit it for me. Now, many of you will disagree, and I welcome that. Let me know what you think. Give me your interpretations. Give me your thoughts, your ideas. I welcome them. I treasure them. If you liked this video, tell me you liked it. Tell me, hey, you know what? You should listen to it again. Hey, you know what? Maybe you were wrong about this. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you disagree. Please. I would love to hear your ideas. So yeah, if you disagreed, amazing. If you liked it, go ahead and share this video with your friends, and you can have a hate party, and you could cancel me or whatever. So please subscribe if you liked my content. There will be more videos to come. My next video will most likely be Radical Optimism if you're a Dua Lipa fan. So, 2 thumbs up. Have a great evening. Thank you for watching.